Probably the highlight of our trip is to be at the Kever of the Chofetz Chaim, the saintly Chofetz Chaim. How could we possibly say the correct words at the Machon of the Chofetz Chaim? So many of us have mentioned the Shurkin family, the Rosen family, had family that learned by the Chofetz Chaim and feel a personal connection to the Chofetz Chaim, but all of Klal Yisroel has a personal connection to the Chofetz Chaim. Who has not improved their speech because of Sefer Chofetz Chaim, Sefer Shmiras Halashim? Who does not learn from the Sefer Mishnah Brura? Hagoyin HaTzadik, HaMefursam, L'chol Tzvutzos Hagoyla, L'moifes Hadar, Upiloi Asher Heir Einei Kol Yisrael. He illuminated the eyes of all of Klal Yisrael. B'Torasai, Tzidkasai, with his Torah, his righteousness, Umasav Ho'atzumim, and his awesome accomplishments. L'chvoid Hashem, Torasai Va'amoi. One of the last Talmidim of the Chofetz Chaim was Rav Mordechai Zuckerman, and he was once asked, the Chofetz Chaim lived in a dar deya, a dar of all-time great Gedolei Yisrael. What was it about the Chofetz Chaim that he rose up to be the greatest from among all of them? And Rav Mordechai Zuckerman gave many answers. Rav Mordechai Zuckerman said, first of all, the Chofetz Chaim was a great genius, and he devoted all of his iluyishkeit for avodas Hashem. Rav Mordechai Zuckerman said that in terms of the personal cheshbon hanefesh that the Chofetz Chaim made every night, he was unparalleled. Nobody made an accounting for their daily life the way the Chofetz Chaim did. In the biography of the Chofetz Chaim, Rav Aryeh Leib, his son, says that his father would always say, people have a business and they have books about the expenses and what comes in and what goes out. So why would a person not make a cheshbon hanefesh on their own life, which is so much more important than their business? Rav Mordechai Zuckerman said, in terms of being precise with time, not wasting even a moment of time, there was nobody like the Chofetz Chaim. Rav Mordechai Zuckerman said, at the end of the Chofetz Chaim's life, they brought him the Tehillim of his mother, the tear-drenched Tehillim of his mother. And the Chofetz Chaim cried when he saw the Tehillim of his mother. He said, this is what made me, this is what created me. We mentioned the Chofetz Chaim's father had 3 children with his first wife, and then the Chofetz Chaim's father's first wife passed away, and he remarried, and Chofetz Chaim's father and Chofetz Chaim's mother, the Brosha, had the Chofetz Chaim. Then the Chofetz Chaim's father passed away, and the Chofetz Chaim's mother remarried, Shimon from Radin. And Shimon from Radin had a daughter, and this girl was older than the Chofetz Chaim, and the stepfather wanted him to marry this older girl. And the Chofetz Chaim's brother says, what are you marrying an older girl for? She's the daughter of a simple guy. Marry the daughter of a Rosh Hashiva, marry the daughter of an Oishar. And the Chofetz Chaim, for the sake of the marriage of his mother, married this woman who the Chofetz Chaim said never asked him for anything, let him travel to sell his Svarim, supported his learning. The Chofetz Chaim said, who knows what would have happened to him if he would have married the daughter of a wealthy businessman. They would have pulled him into the family business. But above all, says Rav Mordechai Zuckerman, what made the Chofetz Chaim so great is what it says here. Everything he did, every decision he made, was l'chvoid Hashem, Torasai Va'amoi, was to honor the Ribono Shel Olam. And that's why the first words of the Mishnah Brura, La'avodas Barai, Ki Lekach Nivra Ha'adam, Leman Chvoid Hashem. One thing the Chofetz Chaim did is that he would be melitz for Klal Yisrael. One of the things he would say, Ribono Shel Olam, look at every pasuk in the Chumash. Is there any pasuk in the Chumash that Klal Yisrael did not explain from the Rishonim, the Achronim? Is there even one word of the Chumash that there aren't hundreds of Perushim that Klal Yisrael was an Amel v'Yogea to explain this pasuk? Is there even one line of the Gemara that Klal Yisrael was not Amel v'Yogea to explain with countless Perushim. Is there even one Tosfos in Shas that Klal Yisrael wasn't Amel v'Yageya to explain Ribbon Shalom have Rachmanus on Klal Yisrael? So we could say b'Makom Benucha in the Zchus of the Holy Chofetz Chaim, say Ribbon Shalom, be merachem on the Jewish people, be merachem on all of us, to answer all of our tefillos. We all came here to be mispalel for personal needs in whatever inyan we're davening for, and the merit of the saintly Chofetz Chaim, who is always meilitz on Klal Yisrael. May the Rebbe Shem answer all of our tefillos. There's a list over here of all the svarim of the Chofetz Chaim. We have Sefer Chofetz Chaim, Shmiras Haloshain, Mishnah Brura, Machane Yisroel, Avas Chesed, Shem Olam, Nidche Yisroel, Likutei Halachos, Asifas Sekenim, Biur on the Torah's Kayanim, Torah Or, Davar Be'itai, Choymas Hadas, Torah's Habayis, Taras Yisroel, Geder Olam, Choymas Hashmira, Beis Yisroel, Zachar LeMiriam, Sefer HaMitzvahs HaKatzer. But there's one empty space. They left one empty space. The Chofetz Chaim also wrote Tzipisa Yeshua. There's an empty space. So, Makom Hiniach Lanu Min HaShamayim Lehizgader Boi. They left us an open space. One of the reasons we wanted to come here is that we're publishing the Chofetz Chaim Sefer Tzipisa Yeshua. We came to be mispalel that it should come out with Hatzlacha, with the blessing and the Rishus of the Chofetz Chaim. And the Chofetz Chaim writes in Tzipisa Yeshua, he says, Adarabba, just the opposite. You think in the earlier generations there was a good chance for Mashiach to come? Adarabba, just the opposite. In our times, it's Yoiser Nira, it's more reasonable for us to anticipate the coming of Mashiach. The Chofetz Chaim paskind in Tzipisa Yeshua that it's more likely nowadays for the Mashiach to come. So we say, Ribbon Shalom, the Chofetz Chaim is in the Bezdin Shomala now. He paskind, he wrote in Tzipisa Yeshua, Adarabba, it's more likely now for Mashiach to come. So we hope we're mispal the Ribbon Shem should accept that psak halacha and the merit of us stirring the zechus of the Chofetz Chaim. We should all be zoicha to geula for everything that we're davening for, and Be'ezus Hashem, geulas Yisroel ben her v'yameinu. Amen. Amen.